we're addressing things. Over these next 5 episodes, I'm going to share 5 simple things you can do right now, put into play right now to make more money with your plumbing business today.
Let's hear it.
You're not charging enough.
We know that. We know that.
That is the virus out there that overwhelmingly is killing 95% of all plumbing businesses. Right there. It's not charging enough. Hey, plumbing pros. Welcome to the 358th episode of Potty Talk Live. I'm your host, Richard Behney, the Million Dollar Plumber, along with my co-host, the lovely Laura, where we're talking the business of plumbing, how to systemize, stylize, and monetize your plumbing business. And especially right now, we're going to be talking about, we're starting a 5-part series here.
Okay.
Where we're talking about provide 5 simple things you can do right now, to make more money with your plumbing business today.
Right now and today?
Today, right.
Wow.
So not something, we got to plan and put all together and start tomorrow or the next day after that.
Or a year from now, you'll start making money.
Right. Okay, but right now,
Okay.
things you can do to be making money with your plumbing business.
Well, if you're listening to this podcast in your truck or something, you might want to pull over and start taking notes. This could be good.
Yes.
Right?
Listen, take notes. This is good stuff. Things you can do right now. Okay, we're going to hit one of them right now. Hey,
All
before
right.
we do here, let's recognize our sponsor for this episode.
Alrighty.
All right, Service Titan is this episode's sponsor.
Okay.
Service Titan is the world's leading all-in-one field management software for residential service plumbing companies. Service Titan automates your company's day-to-day scheduling, dispatching, and billing systems to improve efficiency and profitability. We like profitability, right? All right. Plumbing companies that use Service Titan see a 15% revenue increase on average year over year. It's pretty good. Don't believe the hype? All right. Just ask the Potty Talk listeners who have made the move to Service Titan. Not only have they saved thousands by eliminating time spent on profit-sucking manual tasks, they don't want those profit-sucking manual tasks. But they now have scalable processes in place to help grow their business for years to come. To check them out and to take advantage of special discounts for Potty Talk listeners just like you, all right, go to themilliondollarplumber.com/Service Titan. That's themilliondollarplumber.com/Service Titan. And plumb like a champion.
Yes, Service Titan. We use Service Titan with our plumbing business. We were one of the first ones to be using Service Titan way back in the day. Before it was even on the computer, it was on like stone and chisel.
Yeah, you chiseled it.
Right.
Hey, and it works.
Yes.
All right.
Great system. All right.
Great system. Good group of people. All right. Check them out. Okay. Hey, all right. So we're addressing things. Over these next 5 episodes, I'm going to share 5 simple things you can do right now, put into play right now to make more money with your plumbing business today.
Let's hear it.
Okay. All right. Let's hit the first one.
Okay.
All right. And this is going to, all right, listen up here. This is going to blow your
I
mind.
want to take notes.
Okay. So you taking notes? All right. Number 1. Okay. First one here. Charge more. Imagine that. Charge more.
You probably
Charge
are not charging
more.
enough.
You're not charging enough.
We know that. We know that.
That is the virus out there that overwhelmingly is killing 95% of all plumbing businesses. Right there. It's not charging enough. And look, we get into it. We did it. When we got into it, we made a
started
statement.
our plumbing business.
Started our plumbing business. And, of course, we think, well, I'm not going to charge what those big guys are charging.
Oh, no,
because we imply they're ripping.
They're ripping everybody off.
I'm not going to rip people off. So we have that thought going in our minds. Then we also have subconsciously another thought going on in our minds is, I'm not worth it. Okay, that's a big.
Because it's just me and maybe another guy.
Right.
Right.
It's just me. I can't
charge that.
I can't charge that. So on that side of things, and then there's all these other kinds of traps we fall into. Well, we just kind of take the prices that we hear, or the price book from the other company worked it.
Which that's what we did.
That's what we all do. We all do, right? We did that. Or my favorite, we just pull it out of our arse. I think I can get this. Okay. That's killing your plumbing business. If you're not making the money you want to make your plumbing business, you let's start at the very beginning. What we're charging. Okay. Charge more.
Yes.
Okay. So there are some things we got to get over we're not going to be able to cover it in this episode, but the emotional thing is really big. Okay, we get into it in the Success Academy. In fact, we hit it in the first module, and we get into the honest hourly rate and that kind of thing.
Right, how to determine your correct, honest hourly rate.
Right. But we get into it even big, the psychology behind it. And that's really what's holding us back.
Right.
But here's some things you can do right now.
Right.
Okay, right now.
If you're not in the Success Academy, we're giving you a little tip here that you can do something right now, and it's easy. Charge more.
Charge more. Okay, so what do we mean by that?
And this is what we do to Success Academy members when they come in, right? The very first, we're like, right now, you're going to do this thing just to get you over the hump. And then we want to hear from them, and we do in our Facebook community, and then we get emails. I did what you said. I can't believe it. I didn't get pushback.
Right, I didn't get pushback. I got money in the bank. I got
more money.
It's amazing. And what do we ask them to do?
What?
And we'll ask you to do. All right, do this. Charge $25 more an hour on your hourly rate.
Right.
Just raise it $25. $25. Just raise it, right? Willy-nilly.
Right.
Just raise it. $25. All right? And see what happens.
Least. Right.
At least $25.
Right. See what happens.
Okay? All right? What you'll find is that literally will put thousands of dollars right to your bottom line. Okay? It is that simple. And you'll also realize that, that's what we like to do, give you time to get comfortable with the pricing, that, you'll realize that I don't get the pushback. Right. I get the same kind of pushback, the same kind of questions, the same kind of stuff.
If you're getting no pushback on your prices, you are definitely charging too much. You're definitely charging too much.
Or you're not charging enough.
Thank you.
Right.
Correct me. Yes, thank you.
And quite frankly, we see, and I'll just throw a number, if you're charging, it costs at least $150 an hour to operate.
And that's just to operate.
That's just to operate. If you're just a chuck in a truck, just one guy in a truck, and you're operating legally, okay, so that means you have insurance,
all the things.
Okay, you're paying taxes, all right. You're doing a good job, you're providing a good service, all those things. It is costing you at least $150 an hour to operate. Right. So that is, I'm not saying that when you're on the job. I'm saying just to be in business. $150 an hour.
Whether you're have a job or not.
Right. $150 an hour. Okay. So you got to at least be charging more than what it costs.
Yeah, more than what it costs to run your business. Yes.
Right. Okay.
All right. So $25 an hour. Just do it.
So raise your rates $25 an hour.
Yes. Okay. And then let us know. Comment back. If you're watching this on social media and you decide to give it a try, let us know in a week what happens. You'll be surprised.
Exactly. All right. That's the first thing to do. Okay. Right now. You can do that right now. Okay.
On your next job. If you are getting ready to go to a job right now.
Right now. $25 an hour more.
Right.
Okay. All right. Just do it. Okay.
Okay.
Next. All right. Mark up all materials 100%. At least 100%. Throw that in. Okay. Mark up all of your materials at least 100%.
Now,
what do I mean by that?
Why would you do that?
Well, let me explain what that looks like and what that means. Okay. So, that toilet, it costs you $100. You're going to sell it for $200. Okay. That water heater costs you $700. You're going to sell it for at least $1,400. Okay. No matter what it is. Okay. Materials, even your subs. I'll throw your subs in there as well. Okay. Use a guy to dig or, that kind of a thing. Mark it up 100%. Okay. And the reason we do that, all right, this is an area where most guys are losing huge. Okay, I'll mark it up. Well, first of all, you work on getting the best deal possible. You're working on I'm getting the parts as cheaply as I can
from the supply house.
Right,
okay.
And you spend all this time. All right, time costs money. Okay,
time is money.
All right, and then you mark it up. 20%. Okay, all right. Or if talk to somebody, I'm really going to get some money. I'm going to mark it up 40%. Okay, no, all right. You're losing left and right there because we have product that it gets crunched. Okay, warranty issues, which takes up time going back and forth. Even if you get the part replaced or whatever, there's still lost time, that kind of a thing. Okay, a lot of guys are losing in the materials area. Okay, from not marking things up correctly.
Some not at all.
Some right. Okay, you're just passing it on. Okay,
oh, gosh,
and especially today with right now what's happening in our society or with business here. We got supply chain issues.
Right.
Okay, and so if you're having to get we don't like to have a lot of stock. We certainly try not to have a lot of stock because that's just money sitting around. But these times may dictate that you do have some stock. Okay, well there's a cost to holding that stock. All right, customers pay for everything. All right, your customers pay for everything. So Even if it's some, you get those water heaters in that you had to buy, a lot of them, a full lot, a truckload or something just to get a good, to be able to get some or whatever. And, you can even value price mark those up as well. So not even mark them up just 100%, mark them up 200%. Okay, so that water heater, that's $700 or whatever, you may charge more like $2,000 for it. Okay, all right. It doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't mean you think, well,
everybody's head spinning right now.
Right, the customers aren't going to pay that. Yeah, they do.
Because that's what the big companies do.
That's exactly right.
Right, and that's why they have lots of plumbers and they have lots of trucks and equipment and
money, and the owners are going on trips and their kids are well taken care of and all that.
That's why, because they're running their business like a business.
Like a business, okay, not like a hobby, or
Joe Blow's Plumbing that'll come and take care of you.
Right.
And I'll charge what's the one thing on the truck? Lowest price in town.
Lowest price in town.
Oh my gosh! If you have that on your truck, don't do anything except go somewhere and get it peeled off right now. Dead man plumbing, because I mean that's a race you do not want to win. Race to the bottom, and you don't want to win.
Right, exactly. We've seen this. We've experienced this. We've seen it literally now into the thousands of times. With our clients and people do this.
The Academy.
And it's the price. Just raising it. You'll get, the customers will pay. Like we just talked to one of our clients. We just come through this time period as we're recording this. It was a low time. It was a slow time.
Yeah.
All right. So actually through the slow time, they raised all their rates and their hourly rate substantially. And they made what they make. They made like 20-some% more with way less calls.
Yeah.
So they made more money with less headaches. Right. They made more money with less calls.
Right.
The bottom line, not that they made more money, but the customers paid. The fear is always, well, no one's going to use it. I can't charge. I can't do it. No, that's not.
Wouldn't you rather have fewer customers and make more money, charge towards what you need to charge, and then make more money, as opposed to having tons and tons of customers and you're charging $100 an hour and you're not making any money? I mean, the logic. Right. So charge more, less customers, less headache, you make more money.
It's a beautiful thing. All right. Hey, another beautiful thing here. I got something beautiful for you.
You do.
Hey, just for listening or watching here. All right. It's my MDP, Million Dollar Plumber Blueprint. All right. My blueprint, I lay out all the specs you need to build a successful, self-sustaining, and very profitable plumbing business. Hey, you wouldn't plumb a home, okay, or anything without specs, right? Right?
I wouldn't.
So why are you trying to create this plumbing business without any specs? All right. So grab your $1 Million Plumber Blueprint, and it's free. All right. Did I say that? All right. It's free. All right. Simply type free in the comments. You can get it that way.
I don't think we can anymore now that we're not live.
Okay.
I don't think that works.
Then go to themilliondollarplumber.com.
Sorry.
/free.
Free.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. And grab your free copy of the blueprint today.
Yes, we are obviously no longer live with Potty Talk Live. We are a regular Potty Talk
for a year,
a regular podcast, and now we're Potty Talk. So if we do slip up every now and then and say Potty Talk Live,
still have it. Yep.
We do it all the time.
I wake up in the middle of the night, Potty Talk Live.
Okay, before we dive back in, I want to just remind everybody we are out on all the social media channels. Our channel, or our handle, I guess it's called, is at the $1 Million Plumber. Is that right? Yes, at the $1 Million Plumber. So out on TikTok. We are now on TikTok. I know our social media crew has got us on TikTok. We are not dancing. I'm just saying that.
You could pull it off, baby.
I'm not doing it.
You got the moves.
No, we're not dancing. But anyway, go if you like these conversations. Go and follow us out on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and YouTube. All the things. We're out there. Wherever you can find us everywhere.
All right.
We're everywhere.
We're everywhere. All right. We're talking about, this is our first of a 5-part series of things you can do right now. Okay. Today. All right. Things you can do right now, today, to make more money with your plumbing business today. All right. Okay. And we said, charge more. Okay. So we're charging more. Need to charge more. You can do that by raising your hourly rate. Okay. We say raise it $25. $25 an hour, okay? Next, mark up all your materials at least 100%. So no matter whatever your material costs come up, they come up to $500, you're charging $1,000, okay? All right? And finally, provide or present flat rate pricing, okay? Not time and material, okay? But flat rate pricing. Okay, gone are the days. Okay, this is a
T&M.
T&M. The customer doesn't live in a T&M world. The customer lives in a flat rate world. Think about it. Go to Walmart. All right. Do they break down the prices in time and material? If you ask them for a breakdown, what?
They do not.
It's presented. We buy.
What about McDonald's?
Right.
Or your favorite?
My Taco Bell. When I get my bean burrito, I don't say, well, hey, give me a time material breakdown on that. We don't buy that way.
Nope.
Okay.
Clothes, we don't buy clothes that way.
No. Okay.
Rent or mortgage, right? You don't ask them, can you please break that down in time and materials for me?
Right. We just don't. That's not the world we live in. And so when we present in a time and material manner, first of all, it makes the customer uncomfortable. Okay. But it also, as far as the losing money side is, normally we're not including all of our costs. So in flat rate, by coming up with flat rate pricing, all right, you put all your time, you figure in all the time, not just the time on the job, okay, but the time it takes to put this stuff together, okay, the business time to run everything, all that's figured, okay. You're charging a customer for all the time.
Right, and also with flat rate for the customer, it helps in that, when I say don't write out, or hopefully you're using some sort of system, Service Titan or whatever, there's tons of them out there, where you're not showing what your hourly rate is. You do not want to show your hourly rate. And then plus materials. Don't do that on your invoice. It needs to show, the customer needs to see what the flat rate price is.
Right.
Right. And it includes everything.
Right. Customers.
And then let me say one more thing too. Sorry. And then if you're offering some sort of discount, some senior discount or repeat customer discount or whatever it might be, make sure you show the discount on the invoice, because if they don't see it in their minds, they didn't get it. Right. So that's a value. So say the job is $1,000 and you give them 10% off, show senior discount, 10%, $100, especially if it's a woman. We love to see the price tag on the dress, right? Originally,
right.
$100 now, and it's crossed out, and now it's 80. Oh my, honey, I saved you money.
That's right.
I bought this dress and I saved you money.
But that's how the psychology works. I mean, that's the world we live in, and that's what the customer is used to. Okay, the customer is not used to, and they don't, which means they don't trust this idea of just saying, well, you're charging this much an hour, and here are the materials. Well, I'll give you a discount. I'll take this off, but you don't show that. That just all seems flaky and shystery, and that shystery.
That is
okay, it's not a comfortable situation, and no one wakes up in the morning and wants to call a plumber, which leads to the close cousin of that. No one wants to spend money with a plumber. Okay. I mean, we love what we do, and we're proud of it, and it's the best, and you're the best, and all that. You're serving, and all that is great. The customer doesn't care. All right, it's plumbing. They don't want to spend the money,
even though they have to.
So when we're laying things out with the time and material, they're able to now. It is about the hourly rate, and it's like that.
Or the materials. Oh my gosh, I could get this at Lowe's.
Right, I can get this. My cousin's monkey's uncle can get it from Google. Whatever, Amazon, for whatever happen, so you're into that area because that's how they think about, or the hourly rate. I don't make that much an hour, or your company does. By the way, I did that time study once with Taco Bell.
Oh yeah.
And this was, how many years ago? And at that time,
I think it was just to validate that you could go to Taco Bell.
Broke it down. You know how much Taco Bell charges an hour?
Yes, I do, but you can.
It's over $300 an hour.
That's a ripoff.
So if you think for making a burrito, $300 an hour,
It's crazy.
Right. But they give it in flat rate. They give it, and so it doesn't, you don't think about that. Okay. So it works the same way with you.
Absolutely.
All right.
So flat rate.
So there we go.
That's the way to go.
All right.
All right.
You want to make more money with your plumbing business? All right. Today, charge more, raise your hourly rate, mark up your materials at least 100%, and present in flat rate pricing.
Absolutely.
There we go. And
Good
you will
tips.
literally see, we see it all the time. You'll see all of a sudden, thousands of dollars.
And just our advice is to just try it.
Right.
And give it, and then if it doesn't work for you, okay, well then we're full of crap.
Yeah, that guy sucked.
However, we do have hundreds and hundreds of case studies where it does work.
Right.
We just know it works.
So do it.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
All right, there you go. Hey, another thing you need to do. All right, so we're talking about here. I mentioned about it, the Success Academy, Million Dollar Plumber Success Academy. All right, if you're not a member of the Million Dollar Plumber Success Academy, why not? If you're serious about growing your plumbing business, in it we teach everything you need to know to grow your plumbing business.
Like your honest hourly rate, we get right into that right off the bat.
Module 1, right? Get right in to knowing and creating your what we call your honest hourly rate. If you don't know why you're charging what you're charging, or if you're just pulling a number out of your arse, or if you're just following everybody else, you're really not being honest. Like you're cheating your customer. You're cheating your customer, and you're cheating yourself. Absolutely. More importantly, you're cheating yourself and your family.
And your family. That's what I was going to say.
All right. So
yes, and also Module 3, we get into creating your own flat rate. So your own flat rate pricing, so you know exactly, you create all the different tasks, and you know exactly what needs to be charged because you've done your honest hourly rate, and you include all the materials, all that.
Right.
We make it simple.
Right.
We really do.
It's very simple. So check it out. Check out the Success Academy. And right now there's a 14-day free trial.
There is.
All right. So there's no catch. There's no, check it out.
There's different levels. You can be within the academy. We have the apprentice, the journeyman, and the master level, which was a genius, honey. I don't know where you came up with those levels.
It's just what I do. I just come up with these things. Right. All right. So depending on the level of commitment that you want to commit to, all right. So you can, the apprentice level, you can walk yourself through all the way to the master level where, you're having a private coach who's walking you through.
An MDP certified.
Yep.
Private coach. They've got certified stamped right on their forehead.
Hey, and the guys and gals that we see do that, literally, we got story after story after story after story. A year later, they've gone from being in the truck and, $100,000 in the hole to, being a multi-million-dollar plumbing business, multi-truck, multi-millions.
And they're like, I can't believe it.
I can't believe it. Yep.
So,
okay, so check it out. There we go. Hey, go to themilliondollarplumber.com/success. Okay. All right. And get your free trial, 14-day free trial. All right. There we go. I think that's it.
Great episode. Okay. Appreciate it.
Good stuff there. All right. Charge more.
Today,
charge more.
Right now.
Today.
Right now.
Do it.
The job you're headed to, charge more.
All right.
And then let us know. Somewhere on social media, let us know what happened.
There we go.
All right.
All right. Hey, before I let you go, as always, I want to remind you that you were purposely and wonderfully created, and you were created to do great things. So as always, plumb like a champion.